Good morning to you this day after Easter. I You have to kind of bear with a kind of odd camera angle today because I forgot my tripod this morning, which uh, I've been using, and so we've got just kind of a weird wonky angle, but that's okay. Psalm 25. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. O my God, in you I trust. Do not let me be put to shame. Do not let my enemies exult over me. Do not let those who wait for you be put to shame. Let them be ashamed who are wantonly treacherous. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all day long. Be mindful of your mercy, O Lord, and of your steadfast love, for they have been from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth or my transgressions. According to your steadfast love, remember me, for your goodness' sake, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord. Therefore, he instructs sinners in the way. He leads the humble in what is right and teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are steadfast love and faithfulness for those who keep his covenant and his decrees. For your name's sake, O Lord, pardon my guilt, for it is great. Who are they that fear the Lord? He will teach them the way that they should choose. They will abide in prosperity, and their children shall possess the land. The friendship of the Lord is for those who fear him, and he makes his covenant known to them. My eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he will pluck my feet out of the net. Turn to me, Lord, and be gracious to me, for I am lonely and afflicted. Relieve the troubles of my heart and bring me out of my distress. Consider my affliction and my trouble and forgive all my sins. Consider how many are my foes, and with what violent hatred they hate me. O guard my life and deliver me. Do not let me be put to shame, for I take refuge in you. May integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait for you. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all its troubles. Katina Washington Leaphart's poem today, based on Psalm 25, is simply called What I Need. She says, focusing on verse 2, O God, in whom I trust, do not let me be put to shame, she writes. It has only been since I got good and grown that I have learned how to ask for what I need. Maturity and a close relationship with disappointment have a way of expediting things. I have learned the steps of the delicate have not because you ask not dance. My closed mouth has stood in the way of being fed. Fear of shame has been a bigger obstacle than the ask itself. Lord, show me that embarrassment is not the worst thing that could ever happen to me, and that there is no shame in asking boldly. O God, help me to learn how to be hopeful for the yes, and how to live with the no. O Lord, teach me how to trust. In the poem, there were several points there where she mentioned the word how. It's put in brackets, almost as if it's kind of being said sort of in addition to what is also being said. So at the beginning, I've learned how to ask for what I need. You could also read it just simply, I've learned to ask what I need, that both of them are there. And then similarly at the end of the learn how to be hopeful and how to live with the no. Hopeful for the yes and how to live with the no. Yeah, there's two things there, isn't there? It's not only just doing it, but there's also the how of doing it. It's hard to ask for what we need. Sometimes it's hard to figure out what it is we need at all, but the how of it is difficult. So today, what is it that you need to ask of God? What is it you need today from God? And my prayer for you is that you may have the trust in God to be able to ask that question. And also how you can ask that question of others. Because if there's one thing this whole COVID-19 time is teaching me, it's a reminder of how much we need each other and to be honest and real and vulnerable with one another. And it begins with asking. Grace and peace be with you.